When a parent has a neurodivergent kid, one thing that I like to see and why I want them to consider themselves, as being autistic and getting, that diagnosis is because a lot of times they're afraid to give their kiddo that label, but they're also that. And so having that gives your kiddo somebody to connect with, somebody who understands them, somebody who is not afraid to say, I'm also autistic, right? Until I started talking about myself having it. And when I did, then they started to be able to identify more. They were still kind of standoffish until their friends started, dude, I think I'm autistic, or hey, and then it's like, Mom. And I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to say this, And most of the kiddos that I've seen, sometimes they go through, these different, I don't want to be autistic. And you're like, why? Well, because nobody's going to believe that I am. And I'm like, wow, at 7, we're already thinking our peers aren't going to believe us, But then others are happy to have that because now they understand it. Whereas before, they were just lost and thought something was wrong with them that was, not good. And when I explain it to them, they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Like, this is a great thing, and we have to work on the challenges, but also figure out the strengths. And parents are the same. We've got to do the same thing, because if you're neurodivergent and you don't know, you are becoming dysregulated because of sensory issues you're not aware of. You don't realize what dysregulation looks like. You may have depression, you may have anxiety, but you don't even recognize that because it's just been your life, right? That's been how you have been. Whether you're an emotional thinker or you're more disconnected, your kids you're modeling everything for them. And unless you understand yourself and learn how you can take care of you and how to advocate for you and how to set boundaries and realize that you are their model, they're not going to learn that either, right? And so that's a lot of the work I do, is helping parents learn how to take care of themselves and model that behavior so the kid knows how to do it. And then we'll see well-rounded kids that are better and they feel better and they can advocate for themselves and they can tell peers no, or they will tell you, yeah, I'm not connecting with people, I'm struggling with that. And then we can work on that and we can model those behaviors and do a lot of role play, but that's what parenting a neurodivergent kiddo, an autistic kiddo, is, a lot of role play.